What is up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. All right, so today we're going to be changing everything up. As you can tell, we got a really good backdrop going here. We got new cabinets, new storage. Everything in here is brand new. It's a setup that I've wanted to do in here for actually the past 2 years, and to finally be able to see it come into fruition is amazing. I still have all the other walls to get finished, but at least I have the main area done for now, which is perfect because as you guys seen in some of the posts I made, the engine is back from the machine shop. We got it decked, we got it honed. I also got the crank balanced, and on top of that, I have a company that is working with me that I believe is in the best interest of the channel. And not only that, but I think it's going to be one of the best longtime sponsors we'll have for the channel, and it's going to be an awesome partnership. That's the only thing I'm going to say for now. I'm still talking with them right now to get you guys a couple discount codes, so definitely stay tuned for all of that stuff. But for this video right now, what we are going to be talking about is ultrasonic cleaning parts and also prepping to assemble your motors. All right, so we got everything situated here. I'm doing 128 ounces of water, and it's a 10-to-1 ratio. So 128 ounces of water, you have to divide that by 11, which gives you 12 ounces. And what I'm using is a heavy-duty cleaner and degreaser from CrewWorks, which is the same company that made the ultrasonic cleaner. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to throw in the valves. Well, I'm going to gently set the valves inside the basket here, and I'm going to go ahead, set that in. It says to do about 5 to 15 minutes depending on how greased up everything is. And if you guys remember, the exhaust valves have a lot of crud on them. The intake valves aren't as bad, but I'm just going to run them all together and get everything cleaned up. And we'll do a little before and after and see, you know, how good this stuff really works. I'm not sponsored by CrewWorks. This is just my easiest and affordable option to clean everything up and get it all ready. I will go through and give you guys a step-by-step at least after the ultrasonic cleaner, because there is a few steps you have to do so you're not destroying your engine parts and you're not leaving a residue or anything like that on the parts themselves. So now, granted, the valves are not really that dirty, but I do have a couple things that I want to try in the ultrasonic cleaner to see just how clean we can get them, because some of the engine parts that came off were like disgusting. I want to be able to reach into the engine bay and not have a grease streak all the way along my arm from all the grease, grime, dirt, all that stuff. I want all of that to be completely clean. See how dirty this is? It's just got grime caked all over. So that's some of the stuff that I do want to see exactly how good this ultrasonic cleaner is going to be, because that right there is going to be the true test. And if I have to change from using the heavy duty cleaner and degreaser, if I have to change from that and use something else, that's fine. I don't mind that. I just want to see exactly how good this stuff works and if we can get a good finish. Also, the pistons, the rods and everything, I'm going to put those in there as well. I'm going to run the temperature a lot lower on that stuff because it is forged. So I'm going to run the temperature a lot lower and only let it do a cleaning for about 5 minutes or so. Just enough to get all the old oil, or if there's any lapping compound from when I did the valves the first time around, and just make sure that it's good. The sleeves do have quite a bit of wear on them, but there's no excessive gouging or anything on any of the pistons. So In my mind, I think that's gonna be okay. I'm gonna be getting a new set of rings for all 4 pistons, and I'm actually changing the ring gap so this can hold a lot more PSI, a lot more boost. So while we wait for that, so far you can see it's getting all the junk off of the valves. I'm excited to see what it does to the stuff that really has a lot of grease and grime on it. The rear main cap seal piece here, and then I believe, I can't remember exactly where this came off of the motor, but those right there are going to be our true test to see exactly how good this stuff is really going to work. So far, so good. I had to add a little bit more time because the exhaust valves, like I said, they were gunked up pretty bad and they still had some stuff on them. So I added another 5 minutes onto it. Now, one of the things when you're doing ultrasonic cleaning like this, right after you get them out, you're supposed to rinse them and dry them. You don't want any of that chemical to sit on the parts. If you let it sit on the parts, it actually eats it up and it will basically ruin your finish. So once these are done, I'm going to pull the basket out, rinse them, dry them, set them up right here, and then I'm going to put those pieces into the ultrasonic cleaner, and we're going to see if this is going to be a good long-term solution for us. I'd love to have everything look like it's brand new again, even the old stuff. That's the goal here. And I'm excited to see what everything turns out looking like. That's my intake valves. They literally look like they're brand new, like they were never used. We'll go ahead and dry it off. See if we see anything still stuck on them. The exhaust valves might need more time, but so far the intake looks really good. Wow. I only see a little bit of stuff, but I'm not too worried about that. Compared to what they looked like before they went in, I'd say these are better than brand new. But I'm gonna go ahead, clean all these up real quick. I'll probably put the rear main seal cap plate in with the exhaust valves again and go ahead and let that run for a little bit longer because those exhaust valves don't look all that great. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, we're gonna go ahead and knock these out real quick. We'll be back in just a short minute. a couple of the pistons in, and it cleaned everything up really nicely. The only thing that I seen that was a little bit worrisome was probably the rust that I'm seeing around the tops of the pistons, which, I mean, I've seen a lot worse things, so I'm not too worried about it, but I'll definitely probably go through and try to clean it up as much as I can. The piston rings is really what I would be worried about if I seen any rust on those, which I'm already planning on getting a new set of piston rings. So it's not really something to really raise my eyebrows or, you know, get worried about anything. I do have the other two cooking up in there right now. So once those are done, I'm gonna go ahead, rinse them, dry them, set them off to the side. And I think that's gonna do it, you guys. I think I'm gonna go ahead and upload this video the way it is. I am gonna have the block completely painted. I'm gonna get rid of the orange color that was on it, just like how these bolts are, which I'll run these through, get those completely cleaned up in the ultrasonic cleaner, because I showed you guys that with the first set of hardware. It cleans it up like it's OEM. There's no reason not to go through and make sure everything is completely free of any dirt, grime, grease, dust, all that stuff. I want all of it gone. I want to be able to put this motor together and look at my hands and not see any dirt, any mark, any grease, any of that. So that'll be the next steps. I kind of got to leave you guys on a cliffhanger because, like I said early in the video, I am waiting for the company that I'm working with to send me the discount codes. And you guys do not want to be missing these codes. It's going to be a 10% off, and it's going to be exactly what we needed for the channel, for the company that I'm going to be working with. It's above and beyond. I'm so excited for it. So just be ready for this next video. It's going to be absolutely awesome. I can't wait to get everything assembled. Everything's already looking really good over here. So that's going to do it for this one, you guys. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, and have a good day.